Well then there, Marvel fans, it's been a hot minute, unofficial Marvel or unofficial MCU here, and I'm back at it with another video. For one thing, thank you all for sticking around and really sticking to the channel. Even though I've been quite off and on with it, I've really been focused on my unofficial Star Wars channel, which you guys go check that out as well. It's pretty fun. Anyway, in today's video, I have my full review, not really a breakdown or anything of that, just a full review on what I thought about WandaVision, and here are my thoughts on it, yeah. WandaVision. A year of absolutely no Marvel, and we finally get Marvel. WandaVision was perfect in every way, and I loved it in every way. I had no problems with it, and I thought everything played out perfect. No, I'm just kidding. I had a few problems with the show, especially towards the beginning of the show. It was super hard for me to keep my focus on it, and I really just couldn't pay attention as I was literally just bored to death. No offense to Marvel or any of you that do like this show. I completely respect you for liking it, especially if you liked and you were able to sit still through those first 2 episodes. Those were just a drag on me, and they just absolutely killed me. Aside from being confused, I was absolutely scared out of my mind half the time as well. Many people also, I felt, had the need to overhype things and say, oh, Mephisto, and oh, Quicksilver, and this, and that, and mutants, and everything, and overhype things only to disappoint themselves, and they really shot too far up into the sky for that, and I think that Marvel was perfectly fine on the part, and that they didn't have to rush anything by bringing in Mephisto, or mutants, or Xmen, or any of that type of thing. I think of how confusing and vastly huge the X-Men movies are, and how much content we really do get from those movies. They're just so confusing, and I think that bringing them into the MCU is a perfect thing, and it really just adds on and grows into the MCU. But I think that MCU and the Marvel Studios really do need to take their time with this movies and with the X-Men movies and bringing them into the MCU, as they are really confusing and hard to keep up with. So with that, the WandaVision show was really a perfect setup for the actual X-Men movies, as they brought you a little bit of confusion with what was happening with Pietro or Peter Evans' character, and then possibly seeing future X-Men that are developed and mutated from the Hex, much like Monica. During episode 1, I was literally just sitting there and bored out of my mind. What is this? I was literally about to click off if no one else was actually watching it, if it was just by myself, but I was watching it with my brother, so it would be kind of rude if I clicked off. But then you go to the fact of the last episode and the season finale that I was just sitting there and bawling my eyes out. Says a lot about this show. Yep, I really do like that saying right there. I just came up with that on the spot. That really does say a lot about the show, and probably how many of us actually felt about this show, seeing Vision and Wanda. And this actually show brought a lot of new Marvel fans into the universe and made them feel emotional about the show and what was going on. Some of them have never even seen Age of Ultron, where we first get Scarlet Witch or Wanda first introduced. Cough, cough, my sister. Anyway, there's just so many things to say about the show, from the vastly confusing episodes and storyline that we got. It really put a lot of thought into it. There's a lot of thought really put into this, and it was really much like Iron Man 1 or Captain America 1 or Thor 1, where it really just kind of sets up and establishes the character, and I feel like that's something we really needed, is for, especially for Scarlet Witch's character or Wanda's character, is for her to actually be established for once. We've seen her in all these other MCU projects and movies and shows, and we've never actually gotten her established and actually gotten to know her. And of course, by this point, there's lots to know about her and what she has been through with the Avengers and in the MCU. And of course, seeing Paul Bettany, his character and just his actor, I think he's a phenomenal actor, and he's really been in the MCU for forever, actually. He's like one of the first characters ever in the MCU voicing Jarvis, which is crazy to think about. Other than that, I really would like to go back and kind of review and revisit each episode here in the near future, in the next couple of coming of months, when I can really sit down and view them all, and I'd like to make all their own separate review videos and breakdowns on what I actually really do think about these episodes. So, however, with that, I'm going to rate the overall WandaVision show a 10 out of 10, as seeing that it is something that we've all been looking forward to, with not having any Marvel content for the past year of 2020. it was something really that lived up to the hype, I think. And that it was able to really live up to its expectations as well. Anyway, drop a like on this video if you didn't enjoy it, and go comment down below what you thought about the WandaVision show. I love to read and see what you guys all think about it. Subscribe if you're new here. I know we only have 6 subscribers here, so I'd really appreciate if you were to subscribe and join us and help us build towards our journey of 100 subscribers here on our channel. Check out our Instagram, unofficial MCU, and, well, peace out.